Hey team, welcome back and welcome if you're new. I'm Loren and today we're diving into a 16-minute full body workout using just a pair of dumbbells. If you like workouts that challenge you in under 30 minutes, make sure to subscribe and turn those notifications on. This workout is designed to hit every major muscle group. It's strength meets cardio for that ultimate burn. We'll be working in 45-second intervals with 15 seconds of rest, moving through a mix of compound combination movements plus compound exercises. I'll guide you through every move and I'll be in it with you the whole way through. I'm using a set of 10-pound dumbbells, but I'll also have a set of 5-pound dumbbells in case I need to drop down. Make sure you're warmed up, grab your dumbbells, hit that like button to show you're ready, and let's get to work. Here we go. First exercise is a reverse lunge to a front raise, reverse lunge to curl. We're working on the right leg here. Make sure to drive that knee down. Keep your core tight. Keep those elbows locked at your side. We're alternating between a front raise and a hammer curl on that right leg. All right, 15 seconds of rest. We're gonna switch sides. Now we're gonna be stepping back with that left leg. We're gonna be adding that front raise. Here we go. Make sure to connect to your breath here. Your breath is going to drive you through. Keeping your ribs knitted in. Keeping that core tight. Your shoulders are going to start to fire up here. Woo! So really get you warmed up here. We're alternating. All right, rest. Next exercise is a thruster. You're gonna squat and add that overhead press. Here we go. Make sure your legs are out a little bit wider. Bend your hips. Getting deep into that squat and thrusting those dumbbells overhead. Deep breath in, deep breath out as you press those dumbbells overhead. Woo. We're going through 2 rounds of this first circuit. Make sure you keep your core tight, keeping that belly button drawn to your spine. Maximum core engagement. All right, rest. Next exercise is a standing mountain climber. I'm actually gonna drop down to my 5s so I can really get engaged here. You're gonna draw that knee to elbow. Standing mountain climber. This is going to activate our core, our deep core muscles. Making sure you keep that pelvic floor pulled up and in. Activating your TVA muscle, your body's natural core set. Pull that knee to that elbow. And that elbow to your knee. Woo. It's a little active recovery. Now we're gonna take a deadlift. All right, next exercise, deadlift to a row. You want your legs about shoulder width apart. Come down, you're gonna take that narrow row. You're hinging at your hips, running those dumbbells along your shins. Come down, take that row. You're alternating here between a deadlift and a narrow row. Keeping your core tight, your ribs knitted in. Come down, take that narrow row. All right, that's our rest. Next exercise, we're gonna take one dumbbell. We're gonna take a lateral lunge to a front raise. So you wanna have a really wide stance here. And you're gonna be hinging back at your hips, pressing back your glutes backwards, as if you're trying to tap that wall behind you. We're taking that front raise, combination exercise. This takes core strength, upper body strength, lower body strength. You want to sit back, nice and slow and controlled. Mindful movement here. Making sure to breathe. All right. Next exercise is a C crunch. So you're going to come down onto the floor. You're going to extend that dumbbell overhead. And you're gonna tap those legs down, those heels down. You're gonna come up. And then you're gonna bring that dumbbell in. Extend, add that crunch. And you wanna reach your heels out just a little bit. To really engage your core. All right, that was round one. Now we're going back to the beginning. All right, we're going back to the beginning here. We're gonna take those front raises with that curl, working on the right leg. Front raise, curl. Front raise, curl, keeping that core nice and tight. If it's too much for you, taking that raise and that lunge at the same time, you can step into that reverse lunge and then take that raise and that curl at the top instead of in that lunge. All right, there's our rest. Now we're gonna switch it out. Other leg. We're gonna reverse lunge back with our left leg. Same exercise as at the top. Here we go. Reverse lunge and curl. Reverse lunge, add that front raise. Take that curl. You wanna make sure you're driving your knee down in that lunge, getting about 1 inch to 2 inches above the mat. Just 45 seconds, so give it all you got. These workouts are not easy. You're working every muscle in your body simultaneously. It takes lots of core strength. Whew. All right, rest. Now we're taking that thruster. Whew. You're coming down into a squat. You want your legs to be out a little wider than your hips, toes pointing out, and then thrusting those dumbbells up. Squat down, thrust them up. We're already on our second round. We're into our second exercise. 16 minutes. You'll be dripping in sweat. Really push yourself here. Use that momentum on the way up. Deep breath in as you lower. Deep breath out as you press up. You got this. Woo! All right. Next exercise, I'm actually gonna drop down my flags again. My upper body's pretty toasted. Press those dumbbells over your head. Knit those ribs in. Draw that belly button to your spine. We're taking a standing mountain climber. Keeping that belly button drawn to your spine. Keep your hips tucked. You're dragging that knee to elbow, and then pressing it back overhead. Upper body's on fire. Core is nice and engaged. Connect to your breath. We're halfway through. All right, that's our rest. We're gonna take our deadlift to our row. You wanna make sure your legs are about shoulder width apart. Engage your core, tuck your hips. Take that posterior pelvic tilt. You're gonna take that deadlift, and then you're gonna come back down. Take that narrow row. Making sure you're squeezing those shoulder blades together. Nice and slow and controlled. Alternating between a deadlift and a row. It's okay to mix them up. Just make sure you're doing your best to alternate here. All right, that's our rest. Now we're gonna drop down onto the ground. We're gonna take that C crunch. If you want, you can start here, pull it together, and then extend that dumbbell overhead. Extend those legs out, tap those heels down, and then pull it all together nice and tight. Really focus on your breath here so you can really engage your core. Extend, create length and space through your side bodies. All right, that's our rest. Now we're gonna take our dead bugs. You can either use 5 pounds or you can hold 1 dumbbell and do those leg extensions. One, two, three. Take our dead bugs here. You want your arms overhead. You're coming to a reverse tabletop. Extending. Right now we're gonna take our dead bugs. Make sure you're in a reverse tabletop. Feet are flexed. You're extending your right arm long, your left leg long, and then switch it out. Left arm long, right leg long. You want to make sure you keep that posterior pelvic tilt. Keep those ribs knitted in. Nice and slow and controlled here. Making sure your core is activated. All right, we did it. That is it. I am dripping in sweat, 16 minutes only. If you like short and effective home workouts, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.